In today's video, I'm going to show you tips and tricks on how not to let people trigger you, okay? I believe emotional toughness is very essential when it comes to relationship and businesses. It is very important, especially overall self-mastery. And self-mastery is a tool for self-preservation, okay? Me personally, as a girl of dreams and goals, I found it really hard to navigate through life, life's challenges and situations and issues. Being young and all, I had to learn emotional regulation, which was really, really hard. Coming from a girl who feels things deeply, okay? Everything throws you off. You want to cry, you want to overreact to things. And let me tell you, that is not a good way to live. My nervous system was always dysregulated. I was always anxious. I was always worried. I do not prefer going through life like that. And it also became challenging, in terms of creating relationships that are really important to get me to the places that I need to get. And just overall becoming resilient and more knowledgeable. So today I'm going to show you some of the mindset shifts I've had to had and the steps that I take just to be be solid with myself and not be thrown off balance every time by everything and anyone that comes to throw me off. Okay, so the first thing I would say is have a higher consciousness, move to a higher consciousness. Stop viewing people as good or bad, view them as limited. Some people don't have the same, most people don't have the same consciousness as you, and most people are not that bright. Most people don't know how to be around good things, to have good conversations, to handle good opportunities. They will sabotage themselves, they'll sabotage everything around them. Be a person that is not keen into falling for these things. You have to move to a higher place and view people from a place of empathy. You just look and you say, this colleague of mine, no one taught them how to talk to people. No one taught them how to handle themselves with demeanor. Some people don't know how to handle themselves in a civilized way. When they see you handling yourself a certain way, something in them just wants to bring you down. I urge you, do not go down there with them. Do not go down there with them. Maintain that level of insight and you're good to go. Do not go down there and start mingling and doing things that are not you. Okay. Which leads to my second point. Be your own best friend. Learn how to be alone. That way you create this internal resilience and people are not able to throw you off your balance. You know what is your vibe and what is their vibe. You know what they are bringing into a space does not match where you are at. So it is easier just to separate yourself from that and, you know, keep it cute and stoic. If it cannot be addressed, if you cannot talk to them and if you cannot handle them with positivity and lightness, they're children of the other side, they love chaos. You keep it cute, you don't address them, you don't go down there with them. Again, keep it cute, keep it stoic, keep going. Do not let anybody mess with your internal emo. Personally, I'm not urging you to be numb and stone. If you have to feel things, of course, have a moment to yourself, process what you need to process, but do not get stuck into that energy. Do not start proving a point, start explaining things. No. If it cannot be addressed, block, move. And to my next point, get to know your strengths and strengthen them. Personally, I'm a good listener. And when you're a good listener, it is easy to peep shit. It is easy to peep BS. When people are trying to pull you to it is easy to get it. And when you match it, you understand that, okay, I am not going to go down there. And it is easy to address things from a place where you honor your emotions and from a place it is easier to stand on your square and establish boundaries with people and even with yourself. You not allow yourself to go down there to things that you've already worked yourself out of. Okay, so let people be. You just, if it cannot be addressed once again, you move. You do not let people come in with their whatever. And it is easier when you know yourself. You just know that this does not belong to me. It is easier to accept being misunderstood. It is easier to just let them have it. And you get to keep your internal cool. And you save that energy for the things that actually matter, your goals, your health, your ambitions. Those are the things that actually matter. Sometimes people are just people, okay? Understand your strengths and stand on them. If you're empathetic, stand on that. But do not let people turn you into a doormat because you're empathetic, okay? Do not let people just throw words at you and you're just taking it. Whatever they say, you're just taking it. And now you're confused. You feel like you're less than. No. Know yourself, stand on your strengths, and have boundaries with yourself. Me personally, I do not engage in useless arguments. I do not even explain myself. If I feel misunderstood, I hit them with the nod and I keep it pushing. You see me? I'm not looking forward into looking haggard and run through by life and people because I let anything and everything just affect me. I choose what affects me. I choose which battles to fight, which battles to address. And if it's not important to me, I don't have that time. I'm not on that type. Also, let time reveal situations and people for who they are. For example, if you have this colleague that is always trying to get at you, trying to make you look bad, trying to sabotage you at work, trying to get you into reacting and moving in a way that does not align with who you are deeply. Always, always, and always do not forget this. Always do not mirror their disparate behavior. Always address things in a civilized way. And if it cannot be addressed, remove access. Create those boundaries. You know what to do. We are grown in this channel. You know what to do. You establish those boundaries. And if it cannot be respected, you remove access or you just remove yourself. In the case of colleague, you just remove that access or you establish those boundaries. But you handle things with maturity. You don't go down there. You don't give them that reaction that they desperately need. It's so funny when people don't get that reaction that they expected you to have, they unravel and start acting in desperate behaviors. It's just so funny to see. Okay. And finally, believe that things will work out for you. Okay. People will always aim at your insecurities. People will throw their BS. People will project their issues on you. Always believe that things will work out for you. Okay. Have this mindset, this positive mindset, and use that disrespect, use those bad vibe, transmute it into alchemizing a progress that will lead you into the future that you are working towards. Okay. Align yourself with things that are taking you forward. Most of the times we want to be comfortable, and it is comfort that is denying us from getting to these places and the future that we desperately need. Be light, be peaceful. Don't align yourself with people who are yet to come up higher. I know we cannot avoid them, we will meet them at work, at what, but do not let them in. Align yourself with things that give you peace. And that is all for today. See you in the next one.